Hi, my name is Charlotte Planetta, and I'm a junior here at Keene. I'm from Durham, Connecticut, which is a super small town, usually only known for the Durham Fair, which is one of the largest agricultural fairs in New England. Other than that, I usually get very confused looks because a lot of people haven't heard of my town before. My other liberal arts major besides education is psychology. I chose that basically because I want to understand better how students learn and how they're able to process information and how their emotions and things work. That way I can better kind of suit their needs rather than being really strong in just one subject, since I would be teaching all of the subjects. And I guess one fun factor, thing about me, would be during quarantine slash last year, I spent a lot of time teaching myself how to paint and kind of learning the way around art. I guess I was never really an artistic person, but I started using that as an outlet, and now I do some custom stuff and commission stuff for people, as well as just kind of selling stuff that I do for fun on Instagram. um, my favorite teacher would have to be my high school algebra 2 teacher. She spent a lot of time making sure that I was understanding information, and she really went out of her way to make me more comfortable with math and more understanding of the material that we were learning. One kind of funny story that always comes to mind about her is we were studying for our midterm or our final, something like that, and she had a really big review packet for all of us to do, and we got extra points on the test if you finished the whole review packet and passed it in. And we spent about 5 hours after school one day just studying for this exam and doing the review packet together. And she really walked me through everything and helped me have a better relationship with math, since I was always one of those people who was just I just can't do math. It's not within me to do it. So she made me a lot more comfortable in that sense. And she always kept me up to speed with everyone in my class. Because I skipped a grade slash started school early, I've always been the youngest in my class, and that kind of led to me not processing information as fast and kind of just being behind everybody else in that sense. So she really took the time to make sure that I was on the same page as everybody, which was really nice. Um, some of my favorite travel locations, that's a really hard one to answer usually, because I've been to not that many places, but I've been to a lot of places that have a lot of meaning to me. One of the places that I've been was Tennessee. So I went to Nashville to compete at nationals for DECO, which was the business club in my high school that I was part of. And that was just my first trip kind of without my parents, without my family, on my own. And it was just a really fun trip getting to be there with my friends and with some of my favorite teachers. And the other place in Tennessee that I've been was Memphis, which I went there on an alternative break trip my freshman year to volunteer at Le Bonheur Children's Hospital. And we got to work with all of the kids there, which was really cool, and it kind of just reinforced my love for working with kids and for helping people. The other place that comes to mind with my favorite travel location would have to be California. I just really loved the area, but I also got to go there for nationals for DECA another year, which was really cool, and I got to spend more time with my friends and some other favorite teachers. And I also really enjoyed going to San Diego with my family for my cousin's wedding, which was really cool because we got there from they went to the Naval Academy. They were in the Navy, and we got to see what they get to do on a day-to-day basis and see some really cool artifacts and those sorts of things. So it was a really educational trip, but it was also really fun. And my best friend would have to be my best friend Xander from home. We've been friends since as long as I can remember. I think it's been since kindergarten. But we met and we met playing basketball. I think recreation basketball. I never played basketball again after that. I wasn't very good at it, but we became friends through that, and we've been friends all the way through high school and graduation, and even now. He is a music education major at Boston University, so we have that education kind of thing in common as well. And he's just one of the most genuine people that I've ever met, and he's always there for somebody. If you need somebody to call at 3 o'clock in the morning, he'll be the one to answer the phone or help you through whatever you're going through. We spent a lot of time during quarantine getting to see each other, which was really nice because when we're at different schools, we don't really get to see each other often. I have a picture of him on my desk right now, so I keep looking over at it. But we've just had some really great memories, and he was always there to support me through when I did figure skating and all of our school events and all those sorts of fun things. So he just has a really special place in my heart when it comes to that. My other best friend that I can't not mention is my best friend Emily she actually goes to Keene. We met my freshman year, and we got really close last year, and we just got to spend a lot of time, getting to know each other and figuring out that we do have a lot of the same things in common. And I really accredit her for me staying at Keene I went through a really rough time kind of thinking that this wasn't the place that I wanted to be. This wasn't my school. This wasn't where I wanted, to spend the 4 years that I was here for. And she really kind of reinforced that I just have to make my own fun out of it and enjoy it as much as I can in my own way. And I don't have to let other people define what my fun is supposed to be. So we spent a lot of time getting to do that, and she's just one of my best friends here as well. So it's nice getting to have friends from other states as well as my friends that I've gone to school with since I was in kindergarten, because my town is so small, everybody knows everybody all the time. So it's nice to have people outside of that have different experiences but also don't know who you were in your awkward middle school days. But other than that, I guess that is about it, but I'm really excited for this class and to get to meet everybody.